Reading Challenge. 600 Lexile. Ella and Olivia. Library. Chapter 1. Ella and Olivia are sisters. Ella is 7, and her little sister Olivia is 5.5. They love books. Ella reads chapter books now. Olivia is trying junior chapter books. Max can't read yet, but he loves to turn the pages by himself. Ella and her best friend Zoe are hooked on a series called Dog Detectives. They can't get enough of the Canis. Olivia likes books about fairies and adventures. Both sisters love to spend time in the library at school, choosing new books to take home. The school librarian is Mrs. Mina Assisson. Mrs. Mina Assisson adores books. Ella and Olivia adore Mrs. Mina Assisson. She loves to decorate the library with pictures, characters from everyone's favorite stories. On library day, Olivia sees a big, bold new sign on the library door. Join the school reading challenge. How many books can you read in 1 month? The class that reads the most books in each year group will win a prize. Entries close on the last day of the month. You can read a picture book, a chapter book, a young adult novel about non-fiction, fiction, middle fiction, mystery, adventure, science fiction, historical, comedy, action. I hope you and Ella are going to join the reading challenge, says Mrs. Minison from behind the library counter. Olivia takes 2 flyers with all the information about the challenge. One for her and one for Ella. Olivia looks at the list again. These are lots of types of stories that she doesn't know much about, and some of the books might be too old for her to read. You have to read 2 books from the category, says the librarian. And the classes who read the most in each year group will win a prize. Olivia looks around the library. All the books she could possibly need are in here. These are bookcases bulging with books. There are shelves shimmering with stories. Olivia and her classmates gather as many books as they can borrow from the library. Meanwhile, Mrs. Minison fills the library bags and signs students up to the reading challenge. Olivia puts her name down next to her class group. School reading challenge. Rowan, James, Hudson, Ava, Olivia. Then she signs up too. School reading challenge. Libby, Scarlett, Hannah, Clancy, Ella. And there's just one more problem. Olivia has never read a junior chapter book all by herself. Chapter 2. Ella, guess what? Olivia is so excited to show her big sister the school reading challenge flyer. Together, the sisters start to gather their books. Ella brings out her huge pile of dog detective books that she and Zoe have collected. Olivia piles her huge library reading stack on the dining table. Max brings over his favorite board books. They have been slightly chewed around the edges. Max, says Olivia, but she builds Max a special little pile too. Together, they sort their books into different piles. Then they will choose books from each other's piles. Olivia looks really sad. Olivia looks sadly at her stack. If only she could read longer books. She had read all of her favorite books, picture books. She is just starting to try. Her first chapter books, but they take a long time to read. She gives Max a pile of her picture books. Set up a reading challenge library, says Ella. Together, the sisters make some space on the lounge room bookshelf. Then they stack all the cushions on the lounge next to it to make a comfy, cozy place to read. Next, they pile all the new books they have borrowed from the library and place them on the shelves along with all the books from their own bedroom. I think we need more, Olivia, says Ella. More? Olivia asks. Ella and Olivia turn to Mum and Dad's bookshelves. Olivia takes all of Dad's books on plants. They have lots of pictures. Ella takes all of Mum's sports books. That's a good start, says Ella, looking at the towers of books in front of her. Olivia and Max. It's time to get comfy, says Olivia, barring into the couch. Ella and Olivia have a lot of reading ahead. That's when the trouble begins. Quiet. It's too quiet. It starts to drive Mum and Dad crazy. Ella and Olivia, Mum calls. Time to do your jobs. Have you unpacked your school bags yet? But Ella and Olivia don't hear Mum. Ella's head is buried so far in her book. She doesn't see the big piles of dirty clothes on her floor. Ella, it's time to set the table, says Dad. Olivia, it's time to feed Bob, says Mum. But there is no answer. Both girls can't take their eyes off their books, so Dad sets the table and Mum feeds Bob. Ella and Olivia barely notice their dinner. They don't help clear the table or dry the dishes. That's it, Mum says Mum. I'm happy to see you reading, but you still have jobs and homework to do. Do our jobs tomorrow, Mum, says Ella. Then she puts her nose back in the book. Olivia is on her second picture book. That night, she takes her time with sounding out all the words and looking at the pictures on each page. But Olivia knows that she has to be faster if she wants her class to win. She takes stacks of books off from her pile on the shelf and puts them by her bed. Maybe she can stay up late reading with her torch. Good night, Ella, Olivia calls from across the hallway. Good night, Olivia, says Ella. Happy reading! The next day at school, everyone checks the scoreboard on the library door. Each class adds its book count to official tally. There's also a bright new sticker sign. Have you tried audio books? Listen to a book on a walk. Ella borrows lots of non-fiction books. Books about netball, China, and ancient Egypt. Olivia borrows lots of junior chapter books. She scoops up the Cooking Queen series and Wondrous Mermaids collection, but Ella has an idea. She borrows some of the audio books. That afternoon, Mum and Dad are amazed. The girls have done all their chores, I thought you were reading, too busy reading, says Mum. We are reading, says Olivia. We are listening to audiobooks while we do our chores, says Ella proudly. As Olivia tidies, she notices Ella's book pile is getting lower much faster than hers. How will she keep up? Class is never going to finish top of the school reading challenge, says Olivia. I haven't read enough books. She doesn't want her teacher or Mrs. Minison to be disappointed in her. Don't be silly, Olivia, says Ella. I have the perfect idea. That afternoon, both girls and Max decide to nestle into their reading space. All of Olivia's new books are waiting to be read. But this time, Ella reaches over to Olivia's pile and starts to read out loud. Max watches as Ella turns the front cover and starts to read the fourth story in the Cooking Queen series. Ella reads the first page out loud. Now it's your turn, Olivia. She says Olivia's a bit surprised. She carefully reads the words out loud. Ella sometimes helps her sound out the words. Soon, they are on to the next chapter. Suddenly, Olivia doesn't feel so bad. In fact, she has forgotten all about worrying about reading. Both girls and Max turn page after page after page. By dinner time, they are halfway through the first book, and no one wants to put the book down. Ella and Olivia read every chance they get. Mum and Dad love that they are helping each other. As the days go on, Ella and Olivia keep reading. They zoom through books. They love reading together, and they keep up with their chores by listening to audiobooks while they tidy their rooms. Ella discovers that she loves non-fiction books, especially about animals. She's hooked on reading books about African animals. She learned something about the big five: lions, leopards, rhinoceros, elephants, and buffalo. Olivia can't get enough of the junior chapter books. Every night, she and Ella read one together. They have read all 8 books in the Cooking Queen series. They are now Olivia's favorite books. Every night before the sisters turn out their lights, they look at their list. They are definitely getting longer and longer, but have they read enough to win? School reading challenge. Name: Olivia. Class: Kinder. Title of book: Chapter 5. At the end of the month, it is the last day of reading challenge. The girls return all their library books. Mrs. Minison has been run off her feet. Every single student has borrowed piles of books. The returns chute is almost full. The tally has been taken down from the library door. Ella and Olivia peer through. They can see Mrs. Minison with the principal, Mr. White. The girls are sure they are talking about the winners of the reading challenge. Good luck, Ella, says Olivia. Thank you for helping me with my reading. Olivia's a bit sad that the reading challenge will be over soon. I think you've read more books than anyone else in kindergarten, says Ella. Together, we can make a mighty reading team. They have read loads of books, fallen into lots of stories, and learned many new things. And they've done it all together. But It's not over yet. Olivia's class are given free time by the teacher. This means they're allowed to do any activity they choose. Olivia has an idea. She gathers her friends in her class around her. There's still time to add a few more books to the reading challenge, Sally, she says. Everybody grab a book. Well done, Olivia, says her teacher. She is really proud of Olivia sharing in the reading joy with her class. It's time for the special reading challenge assembly. Everyone is very nervous, especially Ella and Olivia. Ella hopes her class, 2 Cripson, has won the challenge. Olivia crosses her fingers that her class Kindergreen has won. Mrs. Minnison steps up to the microphone to make the announcement. The highest number of books read by a class is, she opens the envelope, Class 2 Cripson. Ella and her classmates go wild. You have won a special trip to the new library in the city, says Mrs. Minnison. Ella feels sad. She is happy for Ella, but she is sad that her class did not win. She had to work so hard on her reading. Mrs. Minnison calls for everyone to be quiet. She still has one certificate in her hand. I have one prize left to announce. The teachers and I have had a talk. We decided to give a certificate to the most improved reader. This reader tried new books and encouraged others to do the same. She never gave up. That's when Olivia hears her name. Olivia walks up on the stage. Ella cheers for her sister. Congratulations, Olivia, says Mrs. Minnison. She hands her a certificate and book vouchers from the local bookshop. School Reading Challenge. The Most Improved Reading Award is presented to Olivia. Congratulations. Ella and Olivia are over the moon. They have both won special prizes, and even though the reading challenge is officially finished, they still can't wait to do even more reading. After all, book week is just around another corner. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to collect more books, I'll show you where. You can get them at the libraries, bookshop, or anywhere. Bye!